guys listen to these words. Listen to the words. There are many people who say they're Christians, and they live like Christians on the Sabbath day. But from Monday morning till the coming Sunday, they'll find their neighbor all along the way. If you don't love God, if you don't love your neighbor, if you gossip about him, if you never have mercy, if he gets into trouble, and you don't try to help him, if you don't love your neighbor, then you don't love God. In the Holy Bible, in the book of Matthew, read the 18th chapter and